Hi guys, welcome back to Sunny Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's pick a card, we're going to be looking at your next 6 months. So we're going to do a perfume reading, we're going to read oracles, and then I'll pull a few tarot cards to see what else we can get. So I have 3 piles for you to pick from today. Pile 1 is with the Rose Quartz Angel, pile 1. And the perfume for pile 1 is this one, pile 1. Pile 2 is the Dalmatian Jasper Angel, pile 2. And the perfume for pile 2 is this one. And the last pile, pile 3, is Obsidian Angel. And the perfume for this one is this one. Alright, so I'll show you the piles. Hi, pile 1. It shows the Rose Quartz Angel with this perfume. So let's get started. What's coming for you in the next 6 months, pile 1? Let's take a look at the overall energies. You have divine consciousness, and you have the zebra. Become one with the herd. So what's coming for you, pile 1? Many of you are acquiring some kind of psychic gifts, pile 1. This is all about telepathy. The zebra is very sensitive to the herd. Zebra knows when it's time to move, when it's time to stay, when it's time that a predator is coming their way, when it's time to run. Very sensitive. The next 6 months, I'm also picking up pile 1. Many of you are actually discovering something that's highly unique about you regarding your spiritual awakening, something that you might have not been aware of. Many of you are acquiring clear skills, clairaudience, claircognizance, clairvoyance for some, clairsentience. I'm also hearing, pile 1, many of you could be going through a big shift here in terms of energy field. You guys are changing, and there's something about your aura that's shifting here. Many of you are going through a huge awakening or going through multiple awakenings here, pile 1. I'm also picking up pile 1. Many of you are discovering something very unique in terms of your skills, pile 1. Something here that is, I'm hearing from your Akashic records here that's being revealed to you, either through your dreams or either through insights, through a time of meditation. You guys are just picking up something that's coming from your past lives, mostly hearing ancestral lines. So some of you are picking up a skill here that was passed down to you from your ancestors. You're just getting acquainted with it, you're just discovering it, pile 1. I'm also hearing some of you are going to realize that you've been, in many cases, chosen to heal multiple things related to your ancestors and things that were passed down to you and to multiple generations before you. You're being empowered, or you're becoming the person who's going to empower your ancestors and your family. I'm also hearing some of you are going to be called towards your life purpose. You're realizing your life purpose. You're going towards it. This is going to bring a huge new beginning for you guys. I'm hearing it's not going to be all rainbow and sunshine, so it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be really well worth it. I'm hearing you're going to feel like you've been touched by the divine. You've been touched, chosen, pulled to do this work. There's certainly here people who are becoming clairvoyant or realizing that they are clairvoyant, clairaudient. I feel many of you are realizing that you are at the precipice of something big, or you're just at the doorstep, or you're just at the edge of this new beginning. It's actually very close. You are being called to it. You've been called to it already, but you're like at the edge of it, pile one. Many of you are connecting directly with Source, with your higher consciousness. You're getting insights here in terms of your new beginnings and new fresh start. Right now, you're getting those insights, pile one. Many of you are already in this process. I'm also hearing here, pile one, some of you are connecting with Christ consciousness. There's a very strong connection with Jesus Christ here, pile one. Some of you could have been sending prayers to the world, prayers to God or the divine here, pile one. You've been asking for peace in your life and peace for others. I'm hearing this is actually something that is finally happening. You've been waiting for this change for a long time. There's a shift here, a big shift, especially I'm hearing in your aura with these colors here. Many of you are definitely connecting with your life purpose, connecting with your herd here. People from your soul tribe, people that you care about, people who will care about you, who are very much like you in this uniqueness, by one, or like, the zebra of their families or the zebra of their surroundings. They're very similar to you in that way. Health, soreness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. Pile one, you're going to feel a lot of support from multiple people in your community. You're finally discovering your own soul tribe, the people who really care about you, who are there to support you. Many of you are realizing that your ancestors are directly sending you messages in terms of helping you out in the next steps for you. See how this elder woman is sending messages to this woman sleeping. You're going to start feeling those messages. They're going to be very clear to you. This is unseen help, but I'm feeling that also you guys are connecting with people in the 3D who are helping you out. But many of you are getting telepathic messages, clairaudience messages from your ancestors or your spirit guides here, pile one, which is the unseen help that is showing up for you in the next 6 months. And so many of you might have felt that you were not supported or you were not seen somehow. There's something about having a more secure background, a more secure foundation, a more solid foundation. You're just learning to grow out of this strong soil. The soil is not shifting anymore. You're realizing that you're finally finding your ground. You're finally standing on your 2 feet here, pile one. You guys could be connecting with a grandmother, whether she's alive or dead. She's giving you a lot of insights, a lot of support, and a lot of messages that you need to hear, Pile 1, especially around and maybe a need to be nurtured and cared for. This person could be very motherly to you, helping you out in your next steps and reminding you that you are unique. And this is part of your beauty, this is part of your strength, not the other way around. I'm hearing, Pile 1, some of you here are star seeds. You're connecting with divine beings from other planets. Let's see, Pile 1, what's coming next for you? Next 6 months. I'm hearing you moving away from standard behaviors, so familiar patterns are released. There's something about a sunny attitude. You're just opening up yourself to freshness, new beginnings. You guys are moving from a cyclical pattern, something that's very cyclical or was holding you down in this cyclical pattern. You're letting this go. There's something about your security here that you're going to feel stronger. I'm also feeling many of you could be looking for financial security at this moment, and this is actually going to show up for you in a very clear way. Some of you are actually buying a condo, I'm hearing, or you're moving out of your place. You're going to a new apartment. I'm hearing, Pile 1, some of you are connecting with your sister or some kind of sisterhoods, community somehow, with other feminine. I'm hearing some of you are definitely mixed race in this pile. And this is part of your uniqueness. I'm being reminded of this zebra card. Something that was actually very lengthy is being released from you. So something that you've worked on really hard in terms of letting that go. It's been a lengthy process. I'm hearing cyclical and lengthy, heavy. Something about heaviness around the shoulder blades, the shoulders, that's being released. You're just accessing your tender side again, your innocence. Pile 1, I'm also hearing many people will be questioning you as to what you did. Many of you are changing. There is a big change, like I was picking up around your aura. People will be asking you what happened to you, how did you move away from your past energy, how did you grow out of it. You're going to have a lot of questions around you. I'm also hearing some of you might want to keep it a secret or might want to be more secretive. I'm hearing some of you speak Mandarin in this pile, so definitely some people from China. I'm hearing the name Celia. Hi, when some of you have been in some kind of nostalgia or melancholia of the past, specifically a time frame of your past that you could have been stuck in or been stuck in terms of your memories, and you're passing or you're kind of finally releasing that energy of nostalgia is finally released. This nostalgia has helped you access a different state here in terms of your spiritual awakening. It was very useful to you, but you're releasing it. You don't need it anymore now. Yes, some of you are going to feel that happening around the time where you guys are going to be meditating, around the meditation practice, or maybe I'm hearing meditation retreat. Some of you are connecting with flowers more, which is great. Yes, I'm hearing floral retreat. Some of you are taking a vacation in the tropics. You're going, this is going to help you release a lot of the heaviness. Yes, there was a condensed energy, I'm hearing. Condensed energy that is being opened up for you, released all of a sudden. Okay, let's pull a few cards from the tarot pile 1. Let's see if we can get more specifics. What's happening for you the next 6 months? Pile 1. Beautiful pile 1. Next 6 months. The Two of Wands. Definitely travel for some. Pile 1. Some of you are deciding on a new pathway here that you've been hesitant, or you've been meditating on, or reflecting on, or just wanting to have more answers or clear direction before taking that new path. You're finally taking the next step, either moving away from a place, standing up to your parents, I'm hearing, or people from your family, and deciding to move towards that new path, even though it's not something that your family approves of, or maybe your surrounding approves of. This is part of your soul path here, pile 1. You're getting insight that this is what you need to do. Many of you are deciding to use this as a creative endeavor. You guys are definitely here, people traveling. Sagittarius vibes, pile 1. I'm also getting from this card that many of you are releasing that nostalgic state that you were in. You're looking towards the future now. You're looking towards having a new beginning rather than trying to recreate your past. King of Wands, taking charge, pile 1. Leo, Aries, Sag. Some of you, this person is coming your way. There is a person that's coming your way that's helping you out with this move or this change here, this new pathway. This person is very motivating to you, very ambitious, and someone who has gone through the path or has already accomplished what you want to accomplish here, pile 1. This person is very inspiring. There's something about this person's security level, stability, level of confidence that helps you move forward. This person helps you in terms of advice, guidance, counseling. This person could also be someone you don't personally know. Maybe someone you're watching on YouTube, maybe someone you're reading a blog of, or you're following a vlog. But this person inspires you to do better. This person is someone who is accomplished and who has done things in his life and her life that help you take charge of your own pathway. Many of you are discovering this Leo side of yours. Pile 1, many of you could be fire signs or have Leo in your chart. And this is something you're kind of embodying in the next 6 months, taking charge, moving forward in this very confident attitude. I'm hearing also self-soothing, kind of like you know what you're worth, you know what you deserve, and you're not taking less. You're just you're really deciding to be the leader of your own life, taking charge of this new wand energy that's been given to you. You're releasing this past and you're moving forward here with this King of Wands attitude, pile 1. I'm hearing some of you have healed a lot around the root chakra. Something about your security, stability, sense of self, and sense of being stable within yourself, secure within who you are. embodying your truth, embodying your uniqueness, embodying this sense of I have support, whether it's seen or unseen, whether it's someone from the 5D, the 3D, it doesn't matter. I do have support and I can move forward with this support. Thanks to this support. Three of Cups, definitely people around you are going to give you a lot of support, a lot of friendships here that are like sisterhood energy. I was picking that up. These people are there to help you now, Padawan. You're going to realize that, yes, you felt maybe unsupported or you felt unwanted or uncared for, especially around people around you who really kind of pushed you out of your comfort zone. You had to challenge yourself, you had to get out and find your new people, your new community, the new support system that you need. It's going to be rewarded. That action is going to be actually something that you're going to see results. Some of you, I'm hearing you're becoming community leaders somehow. So you are starting a new platform, you're deciding to take charge and maybe be promoted or ask for the promotion you want, or give yourself the bonus that you want, or just start the new business that you've always wanted to start. With this King of Wands energy and the Three of Cups, you guys are just taking the lead here in some kind of community setting. Some of you, it is a religious setting. I'm hearing some of you are definitely becoming your own bosses. What else? Next 6 months. Nine of Swords. Something was stressing you out, Padawan. I do feel it has to do with security here. Root chakra energy. The red again. You guys are just have been stressed out or been through it here, Padawan. I'm hearing the past 9 months could have been very difficult. You guys could have felt in a constant fog or in a constant sense of wanting to do better but being attacked by people around you, not seeing through the meaningness or the negative self-talk or negative criticism people have had around you or wanting to bring you down somehow. You guys could have felt a lot of attacks from your surroundings, especially people close to you or people maybe colleagues or friends or family members. Padawan, I'm hearing the 10 crack commandments of from Biggie. It's the 10 crack commandments. One, you could, well, I don't know, you can listen to this song, it might mean something to you. The 10 crack commandments from Notorious B.I.G. Some of you might have lost sleep because of this. Why the Nine of Swords, Spirit? Nine of Swords energy. Justice. Padawan, you're getting your justice, the balanced energy that you needed here. Your justice here with divine consciousness. Yes, it's coming your way, Padawan. There is justice here. Whoever was hurting you or bringing you down here is going to get their karma, and you're going to get your own karma here, Padawan. You might be seeing a lot of ones and a lot of threes. 333, 111, 313. There's something here that is meant to come your way. There's a lot of Libra energy with this balance card here. Justice. What is this that's coming their way, Padawan? What is this justice? This good karma, what is it about? The Hierophant. Yes, Padawan. Some kind of contract, a new beginning here, Padawan. Some of you are definitely getting a new work contract, something that is definitely beneficial for your growth that you've been asking for, especially with this divine consciousness. You see how these two are being lit up. This is helping you ascend, Padawan. So whatever new contract you're getting. I'm also hearing some of you, it is a new karmic pattern that you're starting, a new karmic cycle that you're starting, because you closed out the others, especially with other people that you've released from your surroundings. Oh yeah, some of you are definitely becoming community leaders in a religious setting. I was picking that up. And yes, you guys are becoming spiritual leaders here, Padawan. Some of you definitely. And others, yes, you're starting a business around spirituality, something that is going to be very fruitful and very positive in terms of good karma here. For some, I am definitely seeing a possibility of long-term partnership, maybe a marriage, some kind of contract with a Leo, Aries, Sag here with this King of Wands energy. Alright, my pile one, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like it. I always love to hear your comments and I always read them. Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys. Bye. Hi, pile two. You chose Dalmatian Jasper. You also chose this perfume, pile two. Alright, so let's get started with the overall energies coming your way in the next 6 months. Pile two. Let's see. Oh my god, Source and the Llama. Breathe deeply with highs and lows. Pile two. Again, more divine energy. Pile one had a lot of divine energy, and you also are getting a lot of divine energy in the next 6 months. I'm hearing a lot of protection. Pile two, I'm also picking up here a very strong solar plexus energy. I feel as many of you have been trying to manifest a new beginning in terms of maybe a new project, a new fresh start in a relationship, but something that requires tending to, and I'm also hearing requires protection. This is something that you're getting, a lot of divine protection for whatever you're trying to create and bring to life. It's protected by your angels. Pile two, I'm also picking up here, you guys could be receiving new spirit guides because you have gone through it here with this Llama energy. A lot of up and downs here you've gone through. Breathe deeply with highs and lows. A lot of highs and lows in your life recently. I'm also picking up some of you have released some kind of stubborn energy here that was helping you see something but really didn't help you move forward. You've released some kind of stubborn energy here. Many of you have been asking for change, praying for change, and this is actually happening. You're going to see results of this in the next 6 months. Something about gold here, pile two. Some of you might be buying gold in terms of investment. You could be investing in gold. Very strong divine protection around something you're creating, something you're wanting to manifest, something that is really important to you here, pile two. Something that represents who you are becoming. Okay, so something that you've been working on, or something that you will be working on, something that is not part of your day-to-day life up to now, something new. Again, I'm getting this, something that is representing your new self, your new start, your new beginning, who you are becoming now, pile two. Some of you could be coming from South America here. I'm getting a lot of Latin people, pile two. I'm also picking up that some of you could be starting doing healing using your hands. So maybe Reiki healing, touch healing here, massage therapy, anything involving your hands, pile two. Some of you would be interested in moving towards that kind of healing here, healing touch. I'm hearing pile two, you are gaining access to some kind of higher purpose here using your skills. Pile two, you guys already have some skills. I'm sure here many of you are already connected to your higher selves, or have a spiritual practice, or have some kind of a psychic gift that you are aware of. And you're taking yourself to the next step somehow. Many of you are connecting to your guardian angels, or your archangel here, pile two. I'm hearing Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Gabriel as well. There is a major rebirth here, pile two. There is some kind of rebirth that you're going through here. I'm hearing some of you are actually having a baby, or you're discovering you're becoming pregnant. Yes, in the next 6 months you're having a baby, or you are getting pregnant. a baby boy. Pile 2, let's see. Trust the season. Embracing change, cycles of life, transition, growth. Pile 2. Wow. A lot of growth, a lot of you becoming a new person. So you're kind of leaving an old skin behind, but you're also kind of embracing all the different side of yourselves. So your past, future, and present self is just one. Many of you are just connecting to something that is higher, like definitely a higher self here, pile 2. Many of you, I'm picking up like there is no past, present, or future. You're just here. Many of you are discovering the I am, the source here. Pile 2, I'm also picking up here that many of you are accepting something. There is a certain level of acceptance. It could be acceptance in terms of changing, in terms of physical looks, for example, change, growing old, moving to different level of maturity, releasing what has been, moving towards the next step, and you're accepting. There is a certain level of acceptance, certain level of maturity here. Many of you are acquiring this through meditation, through spiritual practice. Many of you are becoming more serious about your own spiritual practice. Many of you are becoming more determined, more committed to something here. I'm also picking up that some of you are deciding to connect with your elders, ask them for advice in terms of cycles of life. Pile 2, many of you could be going through a major transition in your life. It is a death and rebirth for many of you, pile 2. So I am picking up here with the highs and lows, the transition from a lot of up and down energy, and it's finally becoming more stable. You are trusting that. You are definitely trusting in the process, pile 2. You've gained a lot of maturity. Pile 2, the next full moon could be really important for you guys. Many of you are getting insights in terms of death and rebirth, transformation around the next full moon. The next full moon, in this case right now, it is going to be in Scorpio. Of course, this is a timeless reading, but if you are watching this right now, the next full moon is also a lunar eclipse, and it's happening in Scorpio. Scorpio is always about transformation, death and rebirth, transition. Big changes here, pile 2, around the full moon. Let's see, pile 2. What's happening in the next 6 months? Okay, you're opening yourself up, I'm hearing, to new territory. Some of you, it is a physical territory, but I'm picking up more spirituality here. Maybe new spiritual practice, many new beliefs. Yes, looking at the new possibilities, new options. I'm seeing a lot of doors here, adjacent possibilities, things that you didn't have in mind, really opening up your mind towards all these possibilities. Oh, I'm hearing some of you could have had imposter syndrome, whatever you guys are working on, or maybe your job. This could have really brought you down, and this is something that you're working on, or you're kind of getting a hold and understanding what was happening with you. Some of you are connecting with random people in the street. You might be receiving messages from people in the street, like random messages that mean something to you or give you insights. Make sure you listen to those messages. Like someone showing up in the street and telling you something. This is something that actually can give you answers to questions you could have. These people could be showing up as guides or earth angels. I'm hearing sometimes if you're going to eat something at a deli, For some of you, you're going for maybe a sandwich at a deli place. Pile 2, I'm also hearing something about secrets of the universe, secretive. Whatever has been secret is going to be revealed around you. I'm hearing the god Ganesha. You guys could be connecting with Ganesha. Pile 2, I'm also picking up there is that many of you are going through a huge emotional release. You guys could be crying a lot, or you guys could be laughing a lot. There's a big burst of emotions here, especially around the full moon. There's a big burst of emotion that's going to help you release some kind of knot here, physical knot, but more than that, it's actually connecting with your emotional body. So it's actually helping you heal a lot of your past wounds. A lot of clarity here. Clarity, pile 2. What else? Some of you are going to a waterfall. You're gonna go for a walk in a waterfall or by the water. The waterfall is actually very significant here. Some of you might like to go and bathe in a hot source, and this is going to be very beneficial for your growth. Yes, some of you, it is a candlelight dinner that you're having by a waterfall. It's gorgeous. Some of you are actually going to a trip by the mountains or a place where it's really fresh. There's a lot of fresh water here. Maybe even a source that you can drink water from. Candlelight dinner there. For some of you, there is a candlelight dinner waiting for you. Yes, I see a lot of good foods. If you guys like, seafood, I'm picking up seafood, delicious shrimps and maybe mussels. I see a big seafood dinner here. Some of you are definitely enjoying your senses in terms of eating well, maybe bathing yourself and taking care of your bodies here. Very Taurian energy. A lot of relaxation. Some of you are going to spas or getting massages or getting I'm hearing your physical body done. Some of you are definitely waxing or taking care of your body in terms of preparing for the summer. Cancer energy as well. So some of you are connecting with your home, or you are finding a lot of luxury in your home, or a lot of sensual energy within your home. If you've been working on something here, pile 2, I'm picking up there's going to be a gain of popularity. Whatever you've been working on is going to become popular, or almost like maybe reach maybe a certain public that you were not expecting. Let's pick up more from the tarot. 5 of Pentacles. Yes, pile 2. I was picking up solar plexus energy. Some of you could have felt not good enough, not enough in general. Very strong solar plexus healing here with the source energy that we saw in the beginning. You guys could have been praying to get back your confidence levels, to believe in yourself again, and believe in what you do, pile 2. Again, I'm getting that imposter syndrome. Some of you might feel that what you've been doing was not good enough, or was not something that was meant for you. You guys could have been discouraged by other people around you, or you could have just tried something and failed at it and had trouble get back on your feet, or I'm also picking up pile two. Something here could have triggered your childhood issues around abandonments in the recent past here. Yes, especially I'm here in the month of December. You're picking up the key here, pile two. You're picking up the key um, to open this door, to open to these multiple doors that are right there next to you. You're deciding that you are standing up for yourselves. Yes, Queen of Cups energy, definitely. Pile two. You guys are just healing your hearts. You're just discovering that your emotional side is part of your strengths and not your weaknesses. Many of you are becoming more intuitive, more introspective, more of an empath. You're just understanding others on a very deep level, especially people who are going through difficult times. I'm also hearing marginalized people. Some of you could be helping others, you could be doing charity works, you could also be volunteering here. I'm also hearing pile two, some of you are helping others discover their spirituality. You're going about it in a very gentle way, pile two. You guys are just very gentle with others, very gentle with yourselves as well. Many of you are connecting by the water. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, pile two. There's a lot of waterfall here. I'm seeing a lot of release through water, a lot of healing with water. I'm also picking up pile two. You guys could be manifesting using water. Could be manifesting what you want here, especially around love, pile two. You guys could have been asking for new beginnings in love, something that is more suiting to your new energy, to the healing you've done. Seven of Pentacles, pile two. Many of you again were investing on something, or you've been trying to get this work. It's been very difficult. You could have lost confidence around this, or thought that this would never work or would never actually move forward. You guys could have really felt discouraged by this thing you've been working on, something that you put a lot of effort in. Some of you are definitely investing in the stock market, in the gold industry. There's something about that for sure. I'm also picking up some of you could be working in the lab, chemistry, biology, environmental science, geology, geography, some kind of lab work. Some of you could have put a lot of effort in your master's program, in your PhD, in your diplomas, and you're finally going to start seeing that this is growing, that is not stagnant. You guys could have been in a very stagnant energy for a while, or a lot of up and downs here, pile two. Yeah, what else? 6 months, judgment. Gabrielle, I was picking up Archangel Gabriel, definitely here. This is your call. You're being called for something, a higher purpose. New beginning here. Following your heart. Trusting your heart to take you to the right place. Trusting your heart to get you out of this gloomy time. Pile two. Many of you could be seeing a lot of 20s, 2020. And also pile two, I'm picking up something very important has happened or is happening in your around your 20, the age of 20 for you guys, or it could have happened around the age of 20. Something, maybe even your first spiritual awakening, pile two. You're definitely trusting your heart to lead you to your new beginning. You're definitely trusting your heart to lead you to this positive outcome or the positive investment that you want for yourselves. And you're listening to the call here, pile two. You're definitely listening to your call. Many of you are discovering your life purpose. Some of you could become dancers or are dancers. This is something that you put a lot of effort in. You're going to see the fruit of this labor. That there is definitely a huge new beginning for you, pile two. Huge transformative energy happening around this full moon, and afterwards a new beginning here for you. with the Three of Wands at the bottom. Something that you've been waiting for, something that you're going to be looking forward to, something that you deserve, pile 2. Something that you definitely deserve. You've waited for a long time. You've been maybe meditating or feeling, I'm hearing repressed for some, pile 2. Some of you could have felt repressed around the solar plexus. Definitely. Like not good enough, not enough in general, imposter syndrome. A lot of you could have done a lot of healing around the inner child here, pile 2, in the recent past, actually. You're picking yourself up from this attitude for sure, and you're moving forward. Especially some of you could have been bringing yourself down, or could have been having people bringing you down around your finances. Or you're never going to make it, this is not the right career, or maybe you'll never find the right job, you're never going to finish your studies. Things that you could have listened to or heard when you were a child that have been haunting you in the recent past. You're finally going to start looking forward. You know that there's a new beginning here for you, waiting for you. A lot of projects are coming to fruition here for you, pile 2. You guys are ready to step into this new fresh energy here that you've been calling for, that you've been praying for here. Many of you have been like dreaming about it, daydreaming about it. Look at these eyes are closed. You guys could have been daydreaming about this, asking for it every day, manifesting. You've gone through a lot of judgment and a lot of even self-criticism or messages that were not always healthy for you. And you're releasing that part of you, releasing the old here. You're following your heart, pile 2. You guys are following your heart. Alright, pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your message. I hope this helps you in any way. If you did, please don't forget to like. It's really important. Don't forget to comment. I love to hear you guys. And I love you. Bye. Hi, pile 3. You chose the Black Obsidian Angel with this perfume. Let's take a look. The overall energy for your next 6 months. Let's see. Animal Kingdom, the wolf. Connect with your pack and howl at the moon. Pile 3, I'm hearing many of you could have done a lot of discovering your dark side or doing a lot of shadow work here, pile 3. Something that was actually is going to be really helpful in the next 6 months, because this is something that's helping you step into your complete being, into your light and darkness, step into who you're becoming, who you're supposed to be. Many of you are using those dark elements that you've discovered about yourself. A lot of underground energy here, Pluto. This is something, yeah, you have 2 full moons here, pile 3. 2 full moons. So the next full moon is very significant for you guys, pile 3, definitely. But you're stepping into your power. You guys have, many of you have gotten a taste of your animal instinct. Many of you have discovered a lot about the things that were driving you on an unconscious level. And you're learning to use that. It could be sexual, it could be fear, it could be subconscious fear that you realized about yourself through your dreams, through the shadow work you've done, pile 3. And this is helping you step into your power, your full power here. And you've chosen the Obsidian Angel. You're definitely not afraid of the darkness. Many of you have also learned to protect yourselves, pile 3. To protect yourself from negative energy. Also picking up, many of you have learned to put on healthy boundaries in general, not with just the people around you, but in general with all kind of energies that could be attacking you. Very protective energy here. So you learn to step into your power using your dark and light, pile 3. A lot of wolf energy, wolf spirit is important here for you, pile 3. You guys are able to be alone or in a pack. You're learning to be in a more balanced energy here, pile 3. You're learning to embody your light and darkness, your individuality and your sense of group. You are embodying the winter and the summer. There's just a lot of polarities that you gained knowledge and you've gained power over somehow. You're connecting to, you're using at your terms of your advantage, you're using for yourselves to advance in life. There's a lot of wisdom here with this owl energy. You're able to look at the big picture thanks to the eagle energy here, pile 3. And finally stand up for yourself and be strong and also protective of your territory here, pile 3. You've learned to use your soft and gentle side here with the gentle energy of the deer, but not let people take advantage of it. Pile 2 by 3, sorry, I mean. I'm also hearing some of you are really helping people around you understand their value. You guys are standing up for people around you. I'm hearing your friends, family members, you're helping them. Many of you could be protecting someone who's going through a difficult time in your family here or your surroundings, helping them, mentoring them, showing them their truth. A lot of wisdom, pile 3. People are inspired by your wisdom. Many of you are definitely not afraid of your darkness. You've gone through a huge transformation here, pile 3. I'm hearing some of you are just discovered this side of you that never dies. So this is a huge thing, pile 3. Many of you have healed a lot of your past lives. Many of you have healed a lot of your karma. Pile 3, I feel many of you are just, again, realizing that there is a part of you that will never die. Your eternal side here, pile 3. Many of you are just in direct contact with your soul and your soul mission. Pile 3, I also pick up many of you have embodied maybe a lot of your dark attributes in the past, and you've learned from them. You guys could have gone through a time where your shadow was overpowering you for some. And you're learning to get a handle of it, or just really understand that part of yourself and accept it and love it. Some people here have a dog, like to walk your dog outside, pile 3. Maybe in the moonlight, you might like to go for a walk with your dog in the moonlight. Pile 3, I'm also picking up here, you guys could have had maybe negative influences, negative associations here that you're releasing. You guys are cutting that off. Negative energies here that could have been maybe speaking to you about things that you didn't need to hear, or gossiping or saying negative things here that were just bringing your energy down or keeping you at their level in a low state here, low vibe. You guys are stepping into your own power, pile 3. You guys are becoming your own kings or your own queens here. You're looking at the bigger picture. You've learned so much, but you're very much embodied in this energy. You guys are very good at balancing your spirituality with your practicality here, pile 3. This is something you've learned, but you're learning in the next 6 months. Very intense energy. Some of you could have Scorpio. I'm also picking up earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight. Mysteries, learning, and teaching. Wow, pile 3, my god, so much mystery in this pile. Wow, this is a high priestess energy, pile 3. You guys could be high priestesses. You could be into the occult. Some of you could be connecting with the dark side or the dark spirits. They could be giving you insights. Your shadow here, pile 3, is very prominent. You guys are very much connected to it and you're learning from it. Not afraid of the dark here, pile 3. I'm hearing, I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm also hearing Heket here, pile 3. Some of you could be connecting with Kali Ma and Heket, the crone goddess, pile 3. Submerged in the darkness for a long time, pile 3. And you've learned a lot about the mysteries of the darkness. You're learning and you're finally teaching others about it as well. I'm hearing pile 3 here. Some of you could be doing witchcraft, spell work, something maybe in the Wiccan community here, pile 3. I also pick up many people around you could be afraid of you. There is this side of you that could be very intimidating to others, especially the high priestess. Many of you could be very silent with your powers, but your powers are very obvious and evident. Your energy is very powerful. People can feel it. People are wondering what it is that you do when you're alone. Many of you could require a lot of alone time. I also feel here, pile 3, something could be revealed to you that's been hidden in plain sight. Secrets. Secrets that will be spoken to you. I'm hearing words will be spoken to you that will help you hear those specific secrets that you need to hear. Pile 3, I'm also picking up here, a lot of you are opening up your third eye chakra for sure. Third eye activation here. Some of you could have black skin, dark skin, pile 3. This is part of your power. This is connecting you with your ancestors here, pile 3, that had a lot of power here. Especially people who are connecting to maybe African tribes. They could have had a lot of powers here, shamanic roots that you're accessing or your ancestors are giving you in terms of a gift after all the work you've done. Let's look at your perfume, pile 3. The next 6 months. I'm hearing some of you could have an issue with skin that is leaving or released. Issues with maybe skin rash or something about your skin that you needed to heal. Pile 3, I'm also picking up here, I'm seeing a black rose, pile 3. A black rose, symbolic of your transformation, who you are becoming. Many of you are many of you here are just dabbling or getting into shamanic rituals. You're connecting to a ritual here or practice, pile 3. Many of you could be doing protective rituals, spell work, something about connecting with the universe or connecting with the mysteries of the universe through rituals, either starting that or developing that. You guys are very powerful here. I'm seeing the black rose. Coffee. Coffee could be important here. Immigration. Many people here are immigrant or have had their ancestors immigrate. Here in Moscow, some of you could be from Russia. Some of you here are reading about the literature of your roots. You're reading a lot. I'm hearing literature, or you're accessing the books that are giving you a lot of secret knowledge about your roots, your ancestors, or even in general, something that has been pulling you, something in the occult, something that is maybe a little bit intimidating to others, something in the esoteric, maybe. Pile 3, I'm also hearing you're making things custom made. Some of you could be doing maybe making your own clothes, something custom made, making your own shoes, jewelry, maybe making your own remedies as well. I'm hearing herbal remedies, maybe your own perfumes, talismans. I'm hearing talismans. Some of you are actually creating your own talismans. You're making your own amulets. I'm hearing Syrian. Some of you could be connecting to Sirius, the star Sirius. Pile 3, I feel many people want to follow you. They see you stepping into some kind of power here. Yeah, very powerful energy. I see a very strong high priestess energy here, Pile 3. I'm hearing the name Chloe, Camellia, Candice, Crystal. Pile 3, some of you are getting a new car. I'm hearing Mercedes Benz, or you could be into luxurious cars, Pile 3. It could be part of this side that is very in the 3D, very practical. Some of you are connecting to your desires more, and you are appreciating those desires. You're seeing the spiritual in the 3D. You're seeing the spiritual in the objects surrounding you. I'm hearing the meridians. Meridians may mean something for you. Some of you have gone through a momentary setback recently, but it was very freeing. I'm hearing this is very liberating in terms of your energies. This is something that helped you free yourself from something. People are mesmerized with you, Path 3, or going to feel mesmerized by you. There's something here you're accessing that is not seen by everybody, or is not accessed by anybody here in your family or in people around you. Some of you are writing a book, or you are producing something in the 3D. You're just making your own, either your own thing, your own book. You're just deciding to take the steps to do that. Yes, maybe your own perfume, your own herbs, your own tea line, your own clothing line for some. Creams, some of you might be making creams or soaps. I'm also hearing ceremonies. Some of you could be guiding ceremonies around you. People might be attracted to those ceremonies. All right, let's take a look at the tarot pile 3. Next 6 months here with pile 3. Oops. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Next 6 months for Pile 3. I'm hearing Pile 3, if you've had issues with a teenager, maybe a child, this is going to be, the solution for this is going to be shown to you. This is for people who have children or who are dealing with youth. Maybe you guys are working with children or teenagers, specifically teenagers. Pile 3, next 6 months. The moon. Of course, there's so many full moons here in the reading. Another full moon, Pile 3. You guys have really looked at your depth and you are continuing to explore that, to discover more in terms of your subconscious side, Pile 3. A lot of your fears have been uncovered already and you're continuing in that process. A lot of shadow work, a lot of dream work, Pile 3. A lot of you are connecting on an emotional level with your dreams. Very strong Pisces energy, Cancer. You guys are just learning to draw on your dreams, draw on your fears to create something new with the Seven of Pentacles, to build, to plant the seed that are going to grow and going to be very prosperous. Falling. Your cards are all falling, Pile 3. Let's see what else. Pile 3. I'm hearing people did not trust you. People didn't. Yeah, they could have feared you. There is something about people did not trust you or didn't believe in you and you're showing them. This could have lasted for a long time. Something that people were wondering if you're able to do or make or produce, and you're finally showing them that these seeds are actually growing. People could have been very much doubting or putting you in self-doubts or confusion here, Pile 3. More wolf energy. There's a lot of wolves here, Pile 3. A lot of wolves. Wolf spirit. Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment, Pile 3. I'm also hearing you guys are wish fulfillment for many people around you. This could have a lot of options in love, or people could see you as someone who has a lot of option in love. There's also something about prosperity here. See all this gold here, this treasure. You guys are opening up your path towards prosperity, Pile 3. Using your darkness, using your shadow, using your fears, accessing that side of yourself, everything that is that's been subconscious or you've been led before, and you're accessing that. And this is something also that you've been wanting to do for a long time, Pile 3. Many of you are seeing that it is possible. Some of you could have doubted that. You could have feared this side of yourself, and you're realizing that this is something that is very prosperous and very fulfilling emotionally as well, Pile 3. Many of you are accessing a level of emotional fulfillment, even alone, even just feeling good about yourselves. Many of you have accepted or started loving your bodies, Pile 3. There's something about loving yourself first, or loving who you are becoming or who you have become. There's a lot of love towards yourselves. A lot of singular energy here. Some of you could be single or are enjoying your single life, enjoying the time that you're spending alone, your alone time, or the growth that you're seeing. Emperor. Wow, Pile 3. Many of you are stepping into this energy. Wow. Pile 3. This is amazing. You guys are taking charge of your environment. You guys are becoming kings of kings. People are just admiring you. Pile 3, there's so much here, so much growth. You guys have integrated many part of yourselves, many part of your growth, many part of your fears, the things that were confusing you, things that held you back, things that were very primal. You're learning to use that strategically, Pile 3, to use that in terms of investments, to use that in your 3D, in your practical life. Aries energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're learning to trust in new beginnings. You're learning to trust in this. I'm hearing fresh start in life. Definitely here people could have black skin or dark skin, brown skin. That has given you a lot of power, pile 3, or you guys are just accepting or enjoying or loving this part of you that could have been rejected in the beginning of your life. Pile 3, I'm also picking up some of you are definitely meeting someone here the next 6 months, especially those who are single. I do feel some of you here are definitely single. You're meeting someone here who is a wish fulfillment, someone that could have very deep feelings for you, pile 3, someone that you could have waited for a long time, someone who has a lot of financial stability, someone who is accomplished. I'm hearing someone you're going to be traveling with, a challenge, someone that sees you as a challenge. You're like the missing puzzle or the missing piece in his puzzle and her puzzle. This person is going to love taking charge of this and moving towards you. 8 of Pentacles, this person could be someone in your work setting. But in general, by 3, you guys are just being in charge. You're taking this step forward. You're becoming the emperor of your own work setting, of your own, you're just paving your own path, and you're not afraid to make your own rituals, not afraid to draw your own books, to write on your books, to make your own ceremonies. Look at all this work here this woman is doing. She's working hard on all of this, making your own herbs, creating that, and really following your truth, following your inspiration, pile 3. Many of you are highly inspired. 6 of Wands, a lot of victory, pile 3. Oh my God, the next 6 months are going to be highly victorious for you. You have 6, 7, 8, and 9. You guys could be seeing a lot of numbers going like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's just a lot of stepping forward, moving forward, being victorious, being recognized for who you are becoming, being getting accolades, receiving a prize. For some, it's actually receiving a prize. All right, my beautiful pile 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. That's what I have for you. I love you so much. Don't forget to like it, and I'll see you later. Bye.